Back in 2022, I gave Monster Hunter World a shot. But playing solo didn't really hook me. Fast forward to last year, my friends got into it as well, and I decided to jump back in. It turns out, Monster Hunter is a completely different experience when you're with a squad. I had such a blast that I picked up Iceborne, and when Capcom announced Monster Hunter Wilds in 2023, I knew I had to be there day one. But before we dive into Wilds, let's talk about that beta, because I had concerns. So, in October 2024, Capcom dropped an open beta across all platforms with crossplay. There were already whispers that the game wasn't running great, and given what happened with Dragon's Dogma 2 on the RE engine, I had my doubts as well. But I stayed optimistic. And yeah, the beta had issues. Performance mode was blurry, resolution mode looked great, but ran at 30 FPS, which just felt a bit sluggish for a Monster Hunter game. I told myself if the final release wasn't better, I'd probably wait for a DLC bundle, just like the Master Edition of Monster Hunter World Iceborne. So the big question is, did Capcom fix it? The answer? Yes and no. On PC, especially on mid-range setups, Wild still struggles with optimization. Steam reviews weren't exactly kind, but on console, it's a night and day difference from the beta. Performance mode now runs at a solid 50 to 60 FPS, and while there are still some pop-ins and texture downgrades, it's way better than before. Resolution mode, still 30 FPS, but it looks gorgeous. Perfect for those epic cinematics. Aside from the performance mode and the resolution mode, there's also the balance mode. The balance mode runs from 30 to 40 FPS, but at a higher resolution, and it's a great way if you're looking to choose between good frame rates and good resolution. Capcom clearly listened to feedback, and while PC players might need a few more patches, console players are in for a much smoother experience. But let's talk gameplay, because at its core, Wilds isn't a massive departure from Monster Hunter World. That's not a bad thing, actually. The game introduces some cool new mechanics like the Focus Strike, which lets you target monster ones for extra damage. Weapons have been reworked with new moves, and while we didn't get any new weapon types, you can now carry 2 weapons at once, using a secret, which is a game changer for flexibility. Gathering has also been streamlined with the grapple hook now allowing you to pick up items from a distance, making the grind way less tedious. These might seem like small tweaks, but they really add up and make hunts feel smoother and faster. Now let's talk about the one thing that actually surprised me. Wilds has a decent story. Look, Monster Hunter games have never been known for deep storytelling. Usually it's just go kill that monster because we said so, but in Wilds, Capcom is actually trying to make us care. Instead of being just another nameless hunter working for the guild, the story seems a bit more personal. It focuses on your squad, making the world feel more grounded. Is it Witcher 3? No, but it's a step up from World and a nice surprise.
This is gonna be great!
You bet.
Yeah.
Let's send it to the abyss!
So, final thoughts. Monster Hunter Wilds is a refined, polished evolution of World, with better accessibility and solid new features. The crossplay is a massive win, making it easier than ever to team up with friends, and the quality of life improvements make it more welcoming to new players. The only downside is that the PC optimization still needs work, and despite the marketing, this isn't yet really that much of a true open world game. It's still map based with invisible walls keeping you contained.
See that rock?
But at the end of the day, Wilds is just fun. If you love World, you will love this. If you're new to Monster Hunter, this is a great entry point. Either way, it's a hell of a time with friends.
You did well.
But hey, that's just my take. Have you ever played Monster Hunter Wilds yet? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss future videos. I'll see you in the next one. Happy hunting!